The real question that I have to get to the heart of, I mean, I know Alan well enough because I've been in his car. We've gone to concerts together. I know what kind of music that Alan enjoys. But Cole, what are you listening to?
I really like Bumpin' Uglies. And I like.
I've never heard of them.
Oh, Will, I gotta.
Oh, that's right. You listen to like B-list, C-list pop punk.
B-list.
Yeah.
Okay, what is that?
Well, no, it's like you know, if Blink 182 is A-list pop punk. Yeah. Then, you know, take it down a notch in your quality, and now you're in the Cole zone.
I would just say more modern, got it. But sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, do you listen to the Hold Steady?
No.
Because they're a good Minneapolis band,
right.
You know.
Let me add that to my list.
You'd probably enjoy them because they're pretty, like... You got to be one of those kinds of dudes, and honestly, I think if you were single, you'd probably be one of those kinds of dudes. I think it's your fiance that keeps you from crossing that line.
Okay.
You know those dudes who like they're out riding their bikes in their plaid flannel shirts and skinny jeans, and they're up on the Sabo Bridge violating physical distancing so they can all sit up on the Sabo Bridge and drink beers together.
Little did you know, that is my fiance.
I have never seen Bella on the Sabo Bridge.
No.
And I cross that bridge quite a bit.
She's working on getting her gauges in right now, so she's definitely getting there.
Oh no, she's a bike punk. Oh, wants to move to Amsterdam. No. Yeah, I knew it.
Oh God. That's what I'm listening to lately.
So, what?
Honey Lip.
I don't know that.
No.
You gotta listen to Dua Lipa, why? Where does that name come from? Oh.
No, Bumpin' Uglies is what I gotta say. Bumpin' Uglies.
No. Oh, wait, who's the other dude? Daggone it. He does the Summer Jam.
What? Oh, Blueberry something?
No, not Blueberry. That's Lil Mosey.
I don't even know.
Blueberry something?
That's not very Fago, dude. It's the drink of the... Because the thing is, not that I endorse any kind of illegal drug use, there's something called a lean, Lean, and that's where you take, I believe it's 4 ounces of medical grade cough syrup and then mix it with soda.
Yeah.
And there you go. What? It's very Fago.
Yep. That's a thing.
That sounds
why would you even know that?
I went to high school. I remember.
When I went to high school, we
nothing. We did nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, times are different.
I drank beer, and that's it. But then again, Puerto Rico, you can basically drink when you're 18. So
that's true. That is true.
Yeah, no, times are different back then.
Oh my God, so much alcohol in my senior year. Neither here nor there.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm never gonna remember that dude's name. It's like something summer something. Well, either way, they're both terrible songs. Blueberry Fago, awful. Whatever that sad summer thing, that's terrible. This glorification of drug use and guns and all of it.
Summertime sadness? The hell?
No. I'll remember it halfway through the program and shout it out. Don't
There
you
you
worry.
go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
So, but to talk about sadness, real sadness, I just okay. So my buddy Trevor, for Christmas, this is relevant, but for Christmas, because it only showed up last week, bought me a like laser etched carved wooden storage box for Keyforge.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
And
Nice.
it's got like slots for 10 decks. It's got little wooden trays for all the little bits and bobs because it's a fantasy flight game, so it's got to have all kinds of little pieces. And it's got like a big space to put your playmat in.
Oh,
and everything
that's cool.
like that. So I like that kind of like tipped the pebble down to start the avalanche of me starting to clean up all my cards and everything, which are all over the house and my deck boxes. And I was like, I emptied out all of these Ultimate Guard boxes because I had Keyforge decks in them, but I don't need them anymore. So I was putting those away. And then I this morning, like right before work started, I picked up my Urza deck. I started going through it, and I had taken like 23 cards out of it to put in another deck because my friends won't let me play Urza. So then I was like putting it back together, and I'm like spending like half my morning like looking at work, the other half organizing my Urza deck back to up to 100 cards. And I was like, I have such fond memories of like going to PAX South and playing in the two-headed giant competitions and just all, and it like came back to me, and I was like, I was feeling so sad because I can't travel, I can't go to cons. It's like, doubtful Gen Con's going to happen. Heck, PAX Unplugged probably isn't even going to happen, and that broke my heart.
Yeah, I was going to say, with everything, like with the stretches that's happening, I do believe Gen Con is not going to happen.
Yeah,
I mean, it might.
I don't think we talked about it, but
yeah,
as an organizer, I got an email and it's a notification that they're not publishing the catalog of things that you can sign up for, which would have been out like last week or 2 weeks ago. And that's just a very clear sign that they are seriously considering canceling the entire event.
Yep.
That's gonna suck.
Well, I mean, you can say that. It's easy for you to say that. One, because you've never been.
I've never been.
You were planning on going.
I know so many people that go. Not like I know you go, Cole goes, and like half the people that I play X-Wing with also go. So it's gonna suck for them. Same thing happened when Adepticon got canceled.
But it's like, how could you even make any part of the state of Indiana like something that you miss? But I'm like sitting here and I'm like, I really miss downtown Indianapolis and like just hanging out with Cole, and Greg and being silly and stupid and Jack and Micah
and Alan, the surprise arrival.
You've never been there, dude.
Come on, have faith.
So what's your scene like, Alan? Are you doing anything to keep up your games?
Well, been doing character fights a lot with like all my standard decks. Resumed painting my miniatures because I had put that on pause for a little while because I was starting to get annoyed. So I resumed painting them. I finished painting one of my X-Wing ships. But the good surprise for me was the other day I opened the mail and I see this from one of the X-Wing podcasts that I poured. And it's like this little, bubble wrapper envelope. And when I open it, they sent out a movement template, not a range forward movement template with like the logo of the podcast.
Nice.
And I like literally was not expecting to receive anything from them. And, that kind of just got me excited about X-Wing again. So, little things.
Yeah. For sure.
But it's pretty nice. I mean, it's red. It has the logo of it on the top in like white, and just looks pretty good. Other than that, grinding zero like a madman.
Ugh, I hate grinding in
Are you
zero.
trying to get them Spike Brothers?
I am. I'm like almost done with Spike Brothers, but I'm grinding rank fights so I can get one of them beautiful overlords. I need that overlord. It looks so good.
Yeah, you're what? You're legend now, right?
I'm legend 3.
Oh,
Actually,
I
I ranked up.
got to update the tag in Discord. So you could be a legend. Wait for it, Dairy. Remember.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, do I not get a special Discord tag because I'm not
You don't play
cool
it?
like
I don't
that?
even have it, Will.
don't-
We're not cool enough.
There you go.
It's Hot Girl Bummer by Black Bear. I don't know why I kept thinking Summer,
'Cause Bummer.
except Summer sounds like Bummer. Yeah.
There you go.
But Bumpin'
Yeah.
Ugly's all in stride. Just saying.
No,
No.
never. Not
No.
gonna happen.
That's not.
Sorry,
But other than
Cole.
that,
It's more of a
my
reggae
Spikes
song.
is almost done.
But
Oof. I haven't listened to reggae since I was like 4 years old. No, we had some when I was in college, but boy, that was the end of it.
Scrapple! Sorry.
I saw it. He's right there.
That's fine. Yes, he's healthy again, so he has resumed his spot upon the couch.
There
That's
you go.
good.
Cole, what about you?
What
are you playing?
I haven't played a lot of actual card games except for grinding in zero when my notification pops up says, "Hey, your stamina's full." It's like, okay, let me just do this real quick.
Jeez, I never get that
Well,
notification.
yeah. Probably because you haven't used any of your stamina.
Exactly.
And beyond that, occasionally I'll open up Pokemon TCG, PTCGO, the online client, and then but right now I've been playing Gears of War 5 and loving it so far. So
All right.
Is it still a hide and shoot?
third person
Nah,
over the shoulder
not
cover
it.
shooter.
Yeah, I got Gears
But
1.
the story is so good,
Story's
though.
really good.
I have to say.
I know. It's like about the bugs, right?
Yeah.
It's about that much more than the
Basically, but
bugs.
The Locust is,
Oh, God.
and in the new game,
Yeah.
it's
Is there an
one.
easy mode?
Yeah, there is. Yep.
Maybe I just need to try it again. I'm pretty sure I have it on my Xbox One. Maybe. Oh, because I pay for the subscription. This is the most horrible thing. I pay for the Game Pass on the Xbox. My Xbox isn't even plugged in. I haven't even plugged it to the wall since I moved here 7 months ago.
Come on, man.
Whatever,
Come
however
on.
many months ago now.
I'm really liking Gears
8
5
months.
though right now. It's a lot of fun.
I've played all the Gears, so I need to get this one.
It's real good. Okay.
What has been your luck with the spikes in the event?
I have 4 PGs. I have one or two Juggernaut and one Seafried, and then almost maxed on the rest. So
Is there a Dudley?
don't think so.
Dudley Dan.
Is he?
That's a great
Okay.
one.
I haven't. I auto built the deck so that I could get the little banner for it,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
No, I got everything except Juggernauts, and I mean playsets of everything except Juggernauts. I am so sad that I can't pull Juggernauts.
Gotta get that jugs, man.
That card is so good in that deck.
Well, you still have like a week left, right?
No,
Nope.
you got
A
like
couple of days.
2 days. It ends on the 14th.
Yeah. Yep.
So we'll see.
But right now I'm just grinding the character fight so I can get tickets, so I can get neckties, so I can start opening packs again. I bet the funny thing is, and I've noticed this, I've been doing it in 10 packs to 10 packs,
Yep.
and my luck has incredibly improved
Yep.
when you do more than 5 to 10. When you do 5 to 10 packs, than when you do 1, 2, or 3. It is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I pulled 3 Seafrieds in a 10 pack pull.
Are you
3.
kidding me?
3.
No, you're just lucky, dude. That's
That
just
was
luck.
just pure luck.
No, I think they have
And
then-
have discovered that it is your chances for like triple rares and above are just not triple rares but double rares and above It's just slightly increased, not by much, but just a little bit. But
Yeah. And
All right.
then
Hold
What?
on. I have a question.
go ahead.
Cheating. Have you guys come across cheaters?
Yes.
Okay.
I've run
Is
into
the
2 of them.
deal that they basically, and obviously this is on Android because iPhones you can't kind of,
It's hard to
I
put
guess maybe if you
third-party
side.
software on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is it basically they hacked the game so that if you deal 1 damage, you win the match?
No. So what happens is they write to grade 1, they attack you, and then basically they keep damaging you until you lose.
How?
Like like even like when they attack, they deal the first damage, and then suddenly you just keep damage checking until you have 6 damage.
So it tricks the game into thinking that you had to take 6 damage.
Yeah, it's like you're taking 6 crits.
Even more.
Six crit. Okay.
No, but the thing is, like, it doesn't matter because if you heal, it still deals you another damage.
So
7
So
crits.
it will
8
continue.
crits.
It will continue damaging you until you lose.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know. I literally, like, the first time I ran into it, I posted it on the Discord. I'm like, what? I just ran into this, and this is.
Oh, did somebody actually do it to you?
Yeah, 2 times.
Oh.
they
And the funny thing is that one of the first few names on the list that Bushi put out on the
Yeah.
you know, on their game saying these people have been banned were the people that, you know,
so
They had done it to you?
So
Yeah.
here's the most annoying thing with Vanguard 0 is when you choose a username, it is not user specific. So you can change your name at any time. You can be any other name. Like I could be differentified if I wanted to right now.
It's your number that matters.
Which is ridiculous, and that should not be the case, but it is. So a lot of people can
spoof.
Who
Yeah.
how are you going to memorize someone's
yeah,
number?
I mean,
compared to
one
their
of the people. Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is you don't know until it happens to you on the match, and the only thing you can do, like on the match, is like once the match finishes, you like say send a friend request, and that way you can get the name of the person you're fighting.
Yeah.
If you didn't catch it at the beginning of the
Yep.
game,
And then you like screenshot.
that's literally
it,
the only way, the only information you get.
And you can't report them as far as I know unless they're changing
No,
that.
I think you can send not on the game, but you can still email like their you know, Bushi support, whatever.
Well, and they can look at your match logs.
Oh yeah,
Who
definitely.
you battled. Yeah. So, all right.
But
Not dwell on the negativity. Let's talk about some awesome things.
Oh my god.
I just want to say in general, I'm super excited for everything I've seen so far. I don't care what other people say that are driving me up the wall, down the wall, whatever. Old card of the day, Alter Ego Messiah, was a grade 3 Link Joker, the OG Messiah card, not the Alter Ego Neo Messiah. No. This is the Alter Ego Messiah. Not even what's the card that I spent $75 on?
Oh, Amnesty.
Amnesty. Glad you remember.
And they reprinted it like 2 weeks later.
No, it was months and months later. That's not a concern. Don't you worry. Yeah. 11k power, auto on the Vanguard circle, counterblast 1. Choose one of your rear guards and lock it. For those in the know, you locked your starter. Mm-hmm. Neon Messiah. Yep. When your G unit stride during your turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose opponent's rear guards, lock it, choose one of your vanguards, and it gets power plus 5k until turn. So basically, your vanguard started at 31.
Basically.
But we all know that the Messiahs had other ways of gaining power and everything like that. Yep. GB2, auto on the Vanguard circle. Soul Blast 1, when a locked card is unlocked, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card. Get a big old hand. If you
20 card hand all the time.
What I thought was pretty interesting about this card is it got a reprint in both trial decks that it was in. So in the first one, I think it was like 05, trial deck 05. it was like the main card, so you had 4 of them. But then in Trial Deck
The
15,
trial deck that got me back into
yeah,
Vanguard. Yep.
Trial Deck 15, it had 2 of Alter Ego and then 2 of Alter Ego Neo Messiah, which I thought was interesting.
Yep.
So there's a little bit of information for you, little facts.
But man, that Soul Blast 1 to draw a card every time it's unlocked, it literally happened at least 6 times per turn.
Yeah.
Oh, you had well, you had to be parsimonious because you didn't have infinite soul, but
Yeah,
you
but
certainly
still.
had ways of getting things into your soul, crit triggers,
And then you
etc.
were running draw triggers in this deck.
New card, because I don't need any of you guys for my messiahs. You don't need
There
to
you
sully
go.
them. Grade 3 Link Joker, 13k power, gives a force gift auto or activated on the Vanguard Circle because there ain't no strides going on here.
Yep.
Once per turn, Soul Blast 1 and put up to 2 cards with different card names from your drop zone on the rearguard circle as locked cards. So you finally get to pick which cards you could before, but it's like you
Did
can
you?
grab blue some cards out as locked cards.
There you go.
Auto on the Vanguard Circle. When it attacks, choose any number of any fighter's locked cards, unlock them, and those unlocked units get power plus 10k until end of turn.
Okay, this is what scares me about that whole second skill. Choose any number of any fighters lock cards.
Yeah, I know. But it was like, why would you unlock your opponent's cards and give them 10k power?
That's fine. I mean, they're defending. It's gonna end when your turn ends. So if you like locked a rear guard on the back, it doesn't matter. Unless you're
but no. If I'm multi-attacking and I just gave 2 of their rear guards plus 10, no bueno. But what's interesting, the 2 things that are interesting here are that second skill is no cost.
Mm-hmm.
No cost.
So we've just got a whole bunch of fun for a Soul Blast 1.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's pretty free.
It does not require a grade 3 in the soul.
Yeah.
So this can be your first ride.
Yep. I really love this card. I like it a lot, and I like how well it works.
I
with
like
very
everything.
Yeah.
I like how well it works with the grade 4 that they revealed.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that. That's such a cool card.
It is so cool.
It's so cool. I love that design. But also, like, I think it does a pretty good job of taking Alter Ego and the original one and kind of tweaking it, making it more of a standard version, which I like a lot. Yep. Okay. So moving on to news.
I mean, it's allowing you to like lock stuff. You know, it's like that. Just scares me that it says any fighters. It scares me.
It's probably more for a premium thing, which whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. So, news. So I don't know if we talked about this before, but the Tri 3 decks, the trial decks, the Chronojet, Altmile, and Asha, those have a release date of June 26th. We got a lot of release dates for upcoming sets in English and some in Japan.
That's funny. I've already been charged for them.
Yes, I have. Me too.
I mean, you'll get them on the
soonish.
Yeah. So those come out June 26th, and then the next stage comes out July 10th. So that's actually that's only a couple weeks behind, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, which is pretty much what we said.
Yeah, I figured it'd be a whole month like it was in Japan, so it's neat that it's a little closer.
Yeah.
And then Festival Collection, which is the reprint set, comes out August 7th.
And that's the one that has all the starters with the errata text that you get the quick shield.
PGs and some key.
And the promos. The promos that are being reprinted.
It's not just promos, but it's a lot. Mostly it's good reprints needed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So definitely. The same day, Premium Collection 2020 comes out on August 7th as well. So it's a very jam-packed day right there.
Yep.
Also, Silver Petal Dragon Flame was the set name in Japan, which is the Kagero, Dimension Police, Link Joker, and Oracle Think Tank. That name has been changed to Silver Dust Blaze. And in Japan, it's being released June 19th. So there's that. And then
So they listened to our program when we complained about the names and went ahead and
Silver
repaired
Dust
that.
Blaze. That's pretty cool. And then Butterfly and Magic Under Moon Shadow, which was the Grand Blue, Pale Moon, Dark Regulars, and Murakumo. That has been changed to Butterfly de Moonlight, D apostrophe Moonlight, which, whatever. That's
such a bad.
Hey, you take one step forward, take two steps back.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Butterfly and Magic.
I think I like Butterfly,
but
dude. The first name was better than Butterfly the Moonlight.
Yeah, I agree. But
that's like no discussion there.
Yeah. Well, some people like it.
But that's going to be
more.
like the Rummy Labyrinth set. Yeah.
No.
Some people like it more.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's Grand Blue.
Yep.
Okay, that comes out July 31st in Japan. So that's pretty neat. And then also some information on that set. Apparently, a new deck can be made with a new deck that uses markers will appear for Grand Blue. It's possible to create a deck solely with triple R and lower cards.
Seriously.
So you don't need a VR.
No, it'll be its own deck. So I'm really... A lot of people are thinking it's going to be 7 Cs. Some people are thinking it's going to be a whole new mechanic with a whole new unit or something.
I just hope it's not 7 C's Grey One Rush
Well,
again.
Night Rose is the VR. So we already have Night
Yes.
Rose.
Oh. It's going to be Mick the Ghosty. No, wait, no. Who's the skeleton dude?
Which one?
Cannoneer?
The annoying one that you keep trying to build
Mike the
decks
Shipwright?
around. Mike the
I hope he's
Shipwright.
not a triple rare. I hope he ain't. I'll take a double.
I know,
rare.
because you need 16.
I don't want 16
Break
triple
the
rares.
bank.
Ooh.
Break the bank on that one.
So,
All right. Oh, man. I'm so excited for these next two cards, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They are good.
Ooh, who wants to read
Go ahead.
the next one?
All right, Alan, you do this one, and then I'll do the one afterwards.
Okay. So we have Goddess of the Sun Amaterasu. Another is a grade 3 with a protect gift. It has an auto from the deck. When revealed by a card's effect, bind the top card of your deck and one of your Vanguard gets power plus 10, critical plus 1.
We should have done these in the other order. It would have made more sense. Oh,
It
well,
would have
too
made more
late now.
sense.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, no,
Okay.
not necessarily. Keep, because
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of what?
Go on.
Anyway. And then auto on Vanguard or Rear Guard. When it attacks, discard a card from your hand to look at 3 cards from your top of your deck. Reveal 1 normal unit from among them. Put them to your hand and put the rest on the top of your deck in any order you wish.
So she procs herself
yeah,
in that way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the main reason why.
No. Because you, in reality, I mean, protect decks usually do like to rewrite to keep getting the gift markers.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much you really want to just be filling your hand with grade 3s.
Wait, what?
Well, because you have her skill is when it's revealed from the top of the deck, you have to bind the top card of your deck at that moment to get the 10 and crit 1.
Yeah.
But the second skill says that you have to reveal up to 1 normal unit. So you're looking at the top 3, you see her, you have to choose her.
Yeah.
Reveal it and put it to your hand. So you're just adding grade 3s to your hand if you keep proccing her skill. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. I
Well,
mean, that's fine.
yeah. But you also, like, if you're going off of herself, you do the first part before the second part.
What do you mean?
So you
the
pick
first card?
you pick which one you top of the deck, and then you bind it. Right?
When you're looking at the top 3, it goes into the magical stack. Okay. Because you have to finish the second skill before you actually complete the auto from revealing
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it goes into
Oh wait, it's
because
on
once you
pause.
start at You don't stack it. You basically just have to fulfill one skill completely before you actually do the second one. So basically, you can actually stack. You can actually stack your deck, so you're binding something that you don't.
You don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this would work really well with the original Amaterasu too.
Yep.
Does it count as a look?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because she gets powers
look at
off
three
of
cards from the top of your deck. Yep.
And what's interesting also is that this is essentially a critical trigger. It's a grade 3 critical trigger.
Mhm.
Yeah. There you go.
So you're running, and Oracle Think Tank generally runs as many crits as they can. So that's what, 20?
Right.
No, 16 crits probably in 4 heals, I'd say. With that.
All right.
All right. Will, give me the next one.
Supreme Heavenly Battle Deity Suzano. You know the deal. Grade 3, Protect Gift, 12k power. He's the chief dude of the G era Oracle Think Tanks. Auto on the Vanguard Circle, one place. Look at 2 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 card from among them and put it on the top of your deck, and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. That's like the old Amaterasu skill, kind of. So it is a reveal. So you could reveal Goddess Amaterasu at that point in time.
Yep.
And yeah, then you'd either bind the one that you put the rest on the bottom. So yeah, all right. Either way. So you'd be binding something random. Activated on the Vanguard Circle once per turn, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, reveal 2 cards from the top of your deck and put them into your hand. So once again, Amaterasu. And activate all of the trigger effects of the revealed card. If your soul has a grade 3, reveal 3 cards instead of 2.
Wow. So you're drive checking before you drive check.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love this.
Oh my god.
That
is awesome.
It's
for
so
a counterblast
clever.
and a soul, and you get triple drive.
Oh
yeah.
Wait.
You could have triple. If you ride over a grade 3, you can have
3.
triple drive. Except it's not. It's like
No, you get
quintuple drive.
So it starts with quad, and then if you have a grade 3, you get quintuple. Because you still get the checks. Doesn't mean they're all going to be triggers.
Yeah.
So you are literally checking up to 5 times.
And it says activate all the trigger effects. So it doesn't say that they have to go to the Vanguard or anything. You can put them on rear guards if you want to do that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Does anybody remember what the old Susanoo did?
Nope.
Not really.
Yeah, because it was such a forgettable card, and
I know we like to rearrange the order of cards on the top of the deck, but beyond that, I don't remember.
Let's see, Battle Deity.
We'll do old card, new card when we're desperate for something. Cole, give me a D Robo.
Dimensional Robo Diejacker. It's a grade 1. He's got some really cool art too. 8k power, 10k shield, blah blah blah. Auto on the rear guard circle. Sorry. At the end of the battle that this attacked or boosted, you can retire this unit, and one of your vanguards gets critical +1 until end of turn.
Wow.
That might not sound like a lot, but
that is a
Dimension
lot.
Police love their
especially
crits.
Yeah.
Especially in
the
premium.
police.
This card's nuts.
That card is so free.
All right. So Alan, you do the next one because I got to do the one after this.
Okay. All right. Clear Frame Curse Cleaning Whirlpool.
I don't appreciate that they call it a curse. I do not.
All right. So it's this is an order card.
Oh, because the art's
a whirlpool.
You know what they're referring to as a curse.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. Sorry.
Choose one of your circles, unlock the lock card on that circle, and stand the rear guard on that circle. If you unlocked or stand, draw a card. Hey, this also hurts Mega Colony.
Yes. Yes. I didn't think about that, but yeah.
Because it's either unlock or stand. And Mega Colony, at least with the Millipede, doesn't like you to restand. Because the Millipede locks your whole column. And even on on premium, it also does it too.
Yep.
So yeah, I was actually in looking at this kind of thinking that maybe Alan, you're right. Because if we're giving people a free way to because it only unlocks something on your own circles,
Yeah.
right? And if I'm playing Messiahs, I don't want to unlock my own stuff. I want my Messiah to unlock my stuff for me. So this is almost like that little Cray Elemental that people used to play to try to save themselves from
Poker.
lock.
Goro or something
There's
like
poker.
that. Poker.
Poker, yeah.
Yeah.
But
the
also,
funny
yeah,
thing
it's
about
nice
it,
that it also works for Mega Colony too. Yeah.
because it says if you unlocked or stand. So choose one of your circles. So you're choosing it. The unit on it may be rested or it may be locked. So you either unlock the card on that circle and stand the rear guard on that circle.
And so and right, it's stand arrested unit because obviously whenever you unlock anything, you always unlock as stand. So
Exactly.
they wouldn't need that additional text unless they also meant that cards that were rested could be stood as well.
Yep.
Yeah. And if you stand something on your circle, it kills Dark Device for Gradora.
Good, because I hate that. As Grand Blue playing against Gradora Gize is awful. It's so bad. I thought Lock was bad, but it's so oppressive.
Oh, but now there's
Gradora
something
is
worse.
super
Yeah.
oppressive.
No, Lock was pretty bad, but Gradora Gize specifically for Grand Blue, I can't do anything because I have to call my cards from the drop zone, and I can't call anything besides my hand. And then they lock down my field, which means I can only have one column I can call things. So I can't call my Ghost Ship. I can't call my Skull Dragons. I can't do anything. I can throw down something and maybe.
Because that's right.
Hollow,
Gradora cancels one of your columns. You can't call anything into that column. That's true.
So it's not fun. But
all right.
Cards. I like this card, and you don't even have to use it against like Mega Colony and whatnot. You can use it in, let's say Beast Deities. If you're running Shout, boom. Because it replaces
Stand
itself.
Shout and do it again.
Yeah, stand Shout, do it again. You can do it in a lot of different things. This has a very wide range of.
Because it doesn't have like an act on it or anything. It's kind of like
but
anytime you want to do it.
Order cards can be played on your turn, right?
Order cards, technically, there's two different kinds. There's normal order, which is only during your turn. Then there's blitz order, which is during your
Then blitz, which is the one that happens on both.
Yeah.
This being a normal order, it's on your turn only.
Yep.
Yeah, but you can play it during the battle phase.
No.
Right?
They all have an act ability.
Okay. So because it doesn't say act ability on this.
They're all
on what you put in here.
During the your main phase before you attack.
Main phase.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about the good things in the world.
Okay.
Genesis machines, which is almost there's enough Genesis machine Link Joker cards to, start thinking about building a Genesis machine deck. But Genesis machine deity, Volkoguadi. Are you sure that's how it's spelled?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing it spelled that way.
It's like Vlaquaid or something like that. Vlakoguade. Yeah, that's what it's spelled.
Yeah. It's a grade 4 with 30k power, but it is a standard card.
Yep.
Yes.
So it's kind of like Brant was a grade 4 Link Joker, so it's not the first time, right, that we've seen grade 4s outside of Gear Chronicle. 30k power. No gift. No. Because there would be no reason for this to have a gift.
That would have been stupid.
Because it's number 1 skill, continuous skill. You cannot ride this card.
At all.
No matter how much you wish. At all. No, can't ride it from hand, can't ride it from deck, can't ride it from drop, can't ride it from damage. You cannot ride this card.
Period.
Second skill, auto on a rearguard circle. When placed, retire this unit.
Well, that's weird.
Reasonable.
So you can't normal place it.
Well,
you can. You place it and then you immediately put it in the drop zone.
Which is actually not a bad thing.
That is,
no.
I mean, as we've discussed previously for the careful listener. Third skill, Auto on the rearguard circle. At the end of the battle, it attacked a vanguard. Cost, lock this unit, and one of your units gets power plus 10k until end of turn. So how did
Alter
it
ego
lack?
this.
Was it able to attack a vanguard if it can't even be on a rearguard circle? And how does it get a rearguard circle skill? Yes, as we discussed earlier, the new alter ego Messiah skill of taking 2 from the drop zone for a soul blast and putting them as locked cards. Since they're
Yes.
locked cards, they're not counted as placed.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's unlocked, that's not placed, so it gets to stay on the rearguard circle.
Correct.
And it gets plus 10 from that, right?
Correct.
So
One
it's
of
a
your units, you can give it to anything.
40k.
Huh?
It says
No.
No, he's
From
saying
Alter
like
Ego
Alter
Messiah,
Ego gets
each of the
plus 10.
unlocked
Oh,
units
right.
gets
Yeah,
plus
sorry,
10.
sorry.
So it's a 40k base.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't have to attack a vanguard. If it attacks a vanguard, it can relock and then give 10k to somebody else. So if
Does-
you're doing multi-attacks and stuff like that.
Does Link Joker have a way of unlocking the cards that it's not on the Vanguard?
There's like monks that do it, or Lady Battler. Is there a Lady Battler that does it?
There are older ones. Do you mean like
But I mean
new,
for standard, is there like a card that says like when this unit attacks, unlock something, or that is not your grade 3, that is not your your main.
Oh, I'd have to look again. I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine.
think
I mean,
only the Messiah does.
yeah, that's what I think too. But either way, the first Messiah has you lock something from your hand, right?
No, from your deck.
First Messiah.
The Harmonics Messiah?
Is it from the top of your deck?
No, it's you search your deck.
When it attacks, search your deck for up to 1 card. So you can search, take any card and put it on the rearguard circle as a locked card and shuffle your deck.
So you have there's other ways that it's not only for that, Alter Ego. It just works with both Messiahs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there are other cards that actually lock it. Now, unlocking, I don't know. But there are ways to do that. This card is so cool.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
It's just like a unique way of looking at it, and then that becomes entertaining.
Yeah.
For me.
But since it's entering as a lock card, the grade doesn't matter. So you could be a grade 3 and still be able to call this.
The
Correct.
only way you can normal call it is if you're on Brant. The grade 4 Brant.
But then it would retire itself.
yeah.
But I'm just saying,
But you couldn't even call it to begin with in order to retire it.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Something to keep in mind.
Yep.
All right. What did you guys want to talk about? I got all my excitement out.
The Cray Elementals.
The Cray Cray that's happening out in the world right now.
So are we building a Cray Elemental deck now? Completely
It's
Cray
possible.
Elemental.
No.
It's
You can?
somewhat possible. It's not going to be a good deck, but it's possible.
Yeah, you can build an all vanilla deck if you want, but this has become an engine.
Oh, yeah.
So
Definitely.
it starts with
But wait, how many vanilla Cray Elementals are there?
1.
A lot.
As of right
No?
now, there's only 1.
From this?
Yeah.
Well, from this, yeah, but I imagine before
Oh, so then
there
you
should have
couldn't
been-
do a completely vanilla Cray Elemental
Correct,
deck
yeah.
because there's just not enough of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure there's only 1 to begin with, actually.
Yeah.
Which would be this one. Okay, so the whole deck kind of
Started.
revolves around Storm Elemental Cyclone, which is the cover stride for the set.
Mhm.
It's got continuous in the Vanguard circle or G zone. During your turn, if this card is face up, all of your units without continuous act and auto abilities get power plus 5,000. So it's a buff to all your
Hello,
vanillas.
vanillas.
Yep.
So you could just refer to that as if you, vanilla units, vanilla cards. Because if we have to say continuous act and auto over and over and over again, it's going to drive us
Yep.
nuts. Vanilla cards.
And then second ability is auto in the Vanguard circle. When your drive check reveals a normal unit when it reveals a vanilla unit, During the battle, this unit attacked, you can stand one of your rear guards. So that's neat.
And in this case, it's a normal vanilla
So
unit, so it cannot be a trigger.
Correct.
correct. Yeah. So normal vanilla cards become something of a stand trigger. They don't give a
Yes.
power up
Yep.
though.
But you can definitely run stands because they do count
Yeah.
as vanillas. So if you play
Oh,
'em-
and it is stride, so it's premium connection. So
so you can run vanilla.
would I be able to get? No, a normal unit's not I
Fully.
mean, triggers are not normal
Correct.
units.
No.
So
Yeah, so for that check, but it's first ability on the Vanguard and G Zone. You can get the like if you had to throw it down, which a lot of people are throwing down their triggers, they become 10k boosts.
+5.
10 or 9k.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or they'd have to be 10k because
okay.
without power it's 4k. Okay, anyway. So that's kind of what the whole deck is centered around.
Synergies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Synergizes on giving thing power ups to vanilla cards.
I don't think you're actually probably ever gonna actually stride it, which is really interesting because when we get a little further on, there are ways to cheat this out.
Yes, there are, like this next one, Cloud Elemental Moark.
Marowak.
No, Moark.
Oh.
It's a grade 2 with 9k power. Activated Vanguard Rearguard. If you have 4 more units with 4 or more vanilla units, counterblast 1, search your deck for up to 1 Thunder Elemental Varigaran, right at a stand, and shuffle your deck. And if you wrote it, you may turn Storm Element Cyclone from your G Zone faced up.
Nice.
So
So you don't get Cyclone's second skill unless it's on the Vanguard circle. You only get the first skill.
Correct.
But that first skill stacks. So if you get more than one out, that's a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you get all 4 Cyclones face up.
So a lot of decks that I've seen are running 4 Cyclones, and that's the cover card of the set. So it's going to be very expensive. And I think it's going to be a staple at 4. Or if not 4, very high numbers. So I'm a little worried about that.
True.
All right, well, you want to get the next one?
Thunder Elemental Barigiran, which is the card we just talked about. It's an 11k grade 3, an auto on the Vanguard circle when placed. Soul Blast 1, look at 7 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 2 unit cards that are vanillas. From among them, put them into your hand and shuffle your deck. So just grab any 2 vanilla cards, put them in your hand.
And in this case, it doesn't say normal, so you could actually grab triggers.
It says unit cards, correct. Activated on the Vanguard circle, second skill here. If you have 4 or more rear vanilla cards as rear guards, counterblast 1, stride a Storm Element Cyclone on your Vanguard circle from face up in your G Zone.
From face up.
Yeah.
So it has
So
to.
it
You
has to
have
be
to have
face
done
up.
Marowak first.
Well, there's other ways to get it face up too.
Because there's other cards, or not necessarily strides, but like probably G cards that can flip something.
No, there's this grade 1 we'll talk about in a second that does it too.
Awesome.
But I haven't seen a ton of cards running, or a ton of decks running this guy, unfortunately. But I definitely think that there's something to play around with for him. I think he'd be pretty cool. The fact that you can search your deck, essentially search the top 7 for heal triggers for G guards, or whatever you need, is pretty sweet.
True.
So that's nice. I like this card a lot. Plus, it has some sweet art. So Rain Elemental Zazan. I don't know. It's a grade 1. It has auto in the Vanguard or Rearguard circle. When placed, you can Soul Blast 1. Call up to 2 units with that are vanillas from your hand to Rearguard circle. If you called to, turn up to 1 face down Storm Element Cyclone from your G Zone face up and draw 2 cards.
Oh wow!
So,
wow!
I've seen a lot of, at least I've seen a Grand Blue build that runs the grade 2 interceptors, like 7k power interceptors that have 15k shield. So you would basically search these or just get them, and then you call them down, and then you can draw 2 cards and activate your GB ones right away. And plus, those vanillas get extra 5k power as well. So they become 12ks. So
a 12k, 15k shield interceptor. Brutal.
Yep. There's
Wow.
a lot that can be done, and I really like this. Although, I've also seen this card being run at 4 of in quite a few decks. So, and I've seen this one being ran more than the grade 3.
Okay. Well, it's Soul Blast 1 to face up a Cyclone. So
and draw 2 cards.
And like Cole said, the effects
draw 2 cards. And if you've got your first hand, well, no, because how you're going to get the soul. Just like at some point, you could just keep placing Zazans and just face up all your Cyclones.
Yep. Which is why people are running it at 4. So they can keep doing that.
I just saw you don't have to call anything. Oh, it says up to. I thought you had. And then you still get to draw 2 cards. Oh my gosh. It literally is Soul Blast 1.
Well, no, it's Soul Blast 1, but it says that if you call 2, you get to turn it up and then draw 2 cards.
Right, cool.
So you have to call 2 to draw 2. You can't be like Soul Blast 1 to if you have to call 2 cards.
You just don't have to face up a Cyclone. So if all of your Cyclones are already faced up, you don't have to.
That's good.
That's not going to keep you from finishing the skill.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
All right. Do the next one, Alan.
Air Elemental Bufu. Continues on the rear guard. Is a great one. Continues 7k power. Great one. So not a regular 8k. During your opponent's turn, if 3 or more new cards were put into your damage zone this turn, you may bind this unit instead of reveal the top card of your deck into your trigger zone for your damage check. So it replaces the damage so that...
Yeah, it replaces your 4th damage.
Yeah, but your 5th, 6th, 7th, and whatnot are still going through.
Yeah. That makes no sense.
Well, it depends on how many of these you have in your hand.
Oh, they have to be on the rearguard circle.
Yeah.
I mean, how much damage are you taking in one turn?
Well, I play Angel Feather. I can take up to 8.
Well, there you go.
If you get there.
There you go. That's fine.
Yeah. Interesting.
But I mean, it's like, it's interesting, right? They're playing around with different stuff, and it's showing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think.
All right.
I think it's probably to help with rush decks. Throw it down.
Yep.
There you go.
All right. I'll get this one, and I'll get the next one, and then Will can finish the last one.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
I think there might actually be one more Cray Elemental that we're not going to cover because most of them are out. So anyway, Heat Elemental Huang is a grade 1 7k. Continuous rearguard circle. All vanguards must attack the vanguard as much as possible. They can choose the attack order. They cannot attack if not possible. So everyone has to attack the vanguard.
Yeah, I like that.
No, that's heroes.
Vanguards
free heroes.
So,
yeah.
So you can't damage them.
So that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, wait, did they just took Spinning Valiant and made it a Cray Elemental? Because I was about to flip.
Well, the thing here is also that they can't say past turn, I choose not to attack.
Yeah.
Right? They have to attack.
I try to understand the second sentence. They cannot attack if not possible.
So, like...
If they're rested.
Yeah. Or...
okay.
I don't know, like if they... I guess they would still attack even if their power is lower. Because triggers can happen.
Yeah.
So.
Because... Exactly.
Yep.
It's like Will said, as if they're like deleted. And even deleted, they can still
deleted
attack.
Can attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's
really stunned.
Rested.
Stunned. Yeah. That's a good one. Okay. And then the only vanilla Cray Elemental that we've seen so far is a grade 1 8k powered 15k shield vanilla named Light Elemental Makira.
America.
That's what they were going for.
Yep. All right, last one.
That is what they were
All
going
right.
for.
So keep in mind that all of these Cray Elementals, cyclones, clouds, thunder, rain, air, heat, Light, not so much, but they're all like weather conditions and everything. So
Yeah.
now we have an order card, Temposphere, which is a normal order. No grade?
No, great.
No,
Or
I
we
think it's
don't
a
know the
grade
grade.
3.
Okay,
I don't
we'll go
remember.
with grade 3.
I'll check.
Grade 1.
Grade 1. Okay.
All right. So you can play it pretty much at any time. Counterblast 1, turn a card from your G zone face up. I wonder who that
Roy.
might be. Look at 7 cards in the top of your deck. Reveal up to 2 unit cards that are vanilla from among them. Put them into your hand and shuffle your deck.
So
I don't know.
this is
So
another card that
free.
I've seen a lot of decks run. I don't think at 4 though, but probably 2.
Yeah. No, I mean that's a nice card.
It's Counterblast 1 to get a GB1 essentially.
Yep. And you can do it like early.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a grade 3 even.
Yep.
I like
So-
the fact that it lets you activate GV skills early in the game.
Yeah.
Right? Because you don't have to wait until a G guard, or you don't have to wait until a grade 3 to like get that GV, which
Yep.
is good. You know, but
And
you have to be careful with speeding up the game like that too.
wow,
Because the
but-
GB skills were made for them to actually be done later in the game.
Yeah, yeah. To slow things down a little bit. But the other thing too is you don't have to be successful. You can play this in any deck. You can play this in a deck that's
Yeah.
full of non-vanilla cards because all you're getting is to turn that G zone card face up.
Correct.
And it
Get
doesn't
me
even have
my-
to be cycloned. It can be anything.
My
Correct.
second and third Messiah strides real quick.
Yep.
Yep.
You can first stride a GB3.
Yep. Basically.
Nuts. This card is
Insane.
I think the best card here. Temposphere, probably. It's the most generic. You can throw it in any deck that runs GBs.
Mhm.
It's almost
Yep.
essentially free.
Correct.
It's a counterblast, but then you're probably gonna get a counterblast at some point, and you don't even have to stride to get your stuff. The grade 2 game just became so much more important now, and
Yep.
Temposphere is doing a lot, which is really cool.
Nice.
Yep.
And just to clarify what we were saying before, normal you can only play one order card per turn by revealing it from your hand and putting it into the drop zone.
Yep.
And you can only play it if the grade of your Vanguard is equal, or like the order card needs to be equal or less than your Vanguard's grade. to
Yeah,
be
but
able to play it.
this is a 1.
Yeah, no, I'm
So-
saying like explaining because we were wondering about that before, so I looked it up and
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to see somebody build a Cray Elemental deck around just these cards. It's because it's like which clan is going to be the most fun to play as the vanilla clan?
Mm-hmm.
You know, is it Oracle Think Tank? Do we have a bunch of vanilla beat sticks in Oracle Think Tank?
You have a grade 2 12K.
That's
I
true.
remember that one because I really want that in Grand Blue, but whatever, it's fine.
So
I
we'll
mean,
see.
it's fun. It's fun. It
Who's
looks
had the
good.
most theme decks to have the most things to pull from?
Royal Paladin,
Royal
Very true.
Paladins.
Yeah.
maybe
I have to agree.
Kagero, but I think more Royal Paladin.
I feel like in G Vanguard, Royals were like in every other set had some form of Royal Paladin cards.
There was a lot of Royal Paladin.
A lot of Royal Paladin cards.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were all vanillas, but they were all a lot of Royal Paladin cards.
Yeah. And now we're starting the era of Salt Mile again.
Yes. Salty Miles, it's coming back. And then they announced Jasui. My heart is going to
Dude,
explode.
I feel
Nice.
that I have 2 of my favorite units are in the same set.
I know. It's
I
crazy.
can't
Start
wait.
saving money
Oh,
now.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely am.
All right.
Get
Alan,
that case.
question of the
Uh,
week.
So last week we asked if you had tried character fight. I did. It's hard to roll hits.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. It's hard to roll hits. So it's like crazy because if you have less or close to 5k over the Vanguard, it's 1 or 3. You have to roll a 6-sided die and get a 1 or a 3 to hit. It's super hard to roll a 1 or 3.
Yeah.
Well, you need to get your power up higher.
Well, the thing is, like, sometimes your deck doesn't give you boosters.
You gotta do what you gotta
Or,
do, man.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
You got to get good. Scrub.
But I tried it. I found it the first. I feel like there is a learning curve on
There
it.
is.
There is a very steep learning curve, and there is wiggle room, which will make it even harder to follow
Yeah,
it.
there's like a weird gray area sometimes that pops up.
Yeah.
And it's just got to be house rules at that point.
Yeah. It's we've seen some start to make fan-made character
Opponents.
fights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fan-made ones. People are happy that Bushi kind of introduced a new way during this whole craziness that's happening of being able to let you play with your physical cards.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which is the
My
reason
favorite
why
way to play.
The shiny cardboard. That's what gets you going in this game.
Yeah. So I recommend
go
if
ahead.
anyone wants to stay in tune with them, I would recommend Can You Say G and his YouTube channel, because he posts new ones come out. Like I think MLB was just announced or revealed.
Is that an official one or a
I think
fan
it was
one?
an official one. I haven't seen the video yet, but
Okay.
he posts a lot of interesting stuff on that. Also follow him on Twitter too. Just to throw that out there.
I do follow him on Twitter too.
Did anybody answer our question or like nobody
That
tried
basically
it?
what I've just been saying. It's what Curtis has been saying. He's the only one that answered, but I
Okay.
did post it late.
All right. What's the question for next week?
So with all this Cray elementals and people going crazy over this the Cray cards, how do you feel about the new premium Cray Craze? How I can put it now. How much do you think Cycle is going to be?
Yeah. I also would say, like, add on to that question. The premium collection reveals that we have gotten. Do people feel like it's a real draw to start playing premium?
I've seen people the opposite way.
They're like, they don't want to play premium anymore because it's become too accessible to the common man.
Not because of accessibility, because of they're seeing like a power creep come with the Cray Elemental stuff, and I don't blame them, because I think moving forward it's going to be those 3 cards, Cyclone, Zazan, and then Tempest, are probably going to be running that format. So
a lot.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll let the threshing.
I mean, it has called me to play some premium, but I don't know if I am actually.
It's the question of the week, because then we give people a chance to answer for themselves, and then we can say what our answers are next week.
And next week we're going to do the premium set itself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Awesome.
I'm closing us out here. Please review our podcast on the Zune network, Microsoft Zune network. Please.
Oh my God.
Travel back in time. You can do it on your Xbox.
Can you?
You could access your Zune library on your Xbox. Heck yeah. You're on the 360?
Didn't have a Zune library.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I do. I remember. I could. Okay. Story for later.
Never mind. Continue.
Please get all of Zach Boydis's. Zach and Ryan did a little concert on Facebook Live over the weekend. Broken Color. Follow them on Facebook. It was real cute. They did like a little acoustic concert from their living room because they have an apartment that they moved into. It was really nice. So thanks to Zach Boydis for our intro music and for our outro music. If you would like to contribute to our Patreon, even though all of our episodes are always free, any financial support helps us to, Cole.
Improve
I mean,
our equipment.
it does pay the bills. So
Definitely does. Improves the equipment
Paid-
too.
it paid for our SoundCloud for our Squarespace today. Patreon.com/drivecheck. I'm probably going to be unemployed soon too, so really need that help. On YouTube, you can find video drivecheck.net, which is our website, and you can also have a space to answer the question of the week there. And if you want to reach us, you can send us an email at drivecheckpodcast@gmail.com. You can reach us on Twitter at drive_check, and you can reach me at Wash in the Sink.
And I am at Cole_McCune, COLE_MCCUNE. And hopefully we can get the YouTube version of every week up by Wednesday night. And that's at least when I'm uploading it. It might actually come out on Thursday morning. So stay tuned for that.
Right. And then you can reach me at Adonis. That is CRUTONES. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Drive Check Podcast. Unfortunately, you do not seem to fit in here at this field. Wow.
That sounds like a job interview.
It does.
Here, this is the one we should have done. Such a destruction weapon was not supposed to exist.
Oh my God, no.
But it wasn't random, though.
No.
That's
That one was not random. It needs
The
to be random.
Eradicator is
Assassin Sword
Assassin
Eradicator.
Sword
Susei.
Eradicator, Susei.
That's an Arakami's.
It doesn't look like an Narukami, that's for sure.
It does not look like an Arakami, but it
What
is
does
an
it look
Arakami.
like? What's the difference between a
looks like a
Narukami and
Tachi.
a Rakamo?
It looks like a Tachi.
Yeah, it does
Tachikaze.
look more like a Tachikaze.
There's no lightning coming from it, right? Or am I missing it?
No
No.
lightning.
There's like
Dude
a
with the
dragon
sword.
flying in the background.
Yeah.
Mm.
Assassin Sword Eradicator Susei. In
When
case
this
you're
unit's attack hits a vanguard, if you have a vanguard with Eradicator in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the front row and retire it. You don't even bind it?
No.
retired.
It's just a Kagero.
It's
What this
It's
is
old.
a theme deck card is what it is.
it's old.
Yep.
It's 7 years
dude.
old.
Trial deck 9.
Done.